right, so welcome back. Hoping you're having a fabulous day here today. Yeah, it's happening, boys. It's not happening, actually, rather. Let me rephrase that. So, if you thought that the collaboration was this month, the 50-50 you took, it was either this month or next month. That's all it is. And it looks like it is next month, okay? Now, we don't know a billion% certainty, but it's a very, very high chance because Alexis has spoken and given us a little bit of an idea. So I'll explain for you how these leaks work and how this works specifically, right? So I believe what he saw and why he made the statement is that for a festival unit, right? So when a festival unit releases, it's bundles. Now every character has bundles, right? Now when it comes to the bundles, they're basically what Alexis can see early. So if you go over here to Secret Treasure Shop, right? When a bundle is dropped, it's dropped as this. So it's 1, 2, 3. That's 3 cosmetic bundles. Boom. That is how you can tell if it's a festival, right? Because you see 3 of them. Oh, he knows, oh, it's a festival because there are 3 bundles. Though, again, it does get scuffed when other skins release, right? So, for example, let's say another skin's releasing like the limited ones, right? Those are for money first. Whatever is for money that releases prior, that is what you can, or Alexis can determine as a, bundle coming soon. So, in order for it to be a AOT rerun, he would have to see basically 4 bundles for the 2 new units, correct? He will then have to see 2 bundles each for the 3 other old units, okay? So he's already at 10 bundles, and potentially each one gets a new one. So 3 more additional on that. So he has to get like 13 bundles for it to be a rerun. That's, I think, how it should work. And if it's a new collaboration, which we found out, he said a week before Naofumi released that there's 8 cosmetics, and I immediately said it's a collab, 100%. And it was, because Naofumi, because it's a new collab, the only other thing it could have been was that they brought back cosmetics, but there was no 4 set in the game, or rather 3 set in the game, that they could release at the time that they haven't already released. So Naofumi released that way, but this time, apparently, I believe he only saw 2 cosmetics in the game, which means that it's only a single banner unit, which is either a Ragnarok unit or an OC unit. Now, we don't know which one, but this is the message he did put on Discord, basically confirming. He says word for word. Give me a second here. I didn't read it prior. Oh, no, there it is. Yeah, it's not a collab next week. So, yeah. I mean, again, maybe, and sometimes he is inaccurate, like to the smallest part, which I'll say like a percentage off. But if he knew that there was nothing in there, and he said basically that, there's nothing there. So there is no collab next week. Again, I told you it was 3 things it could possibly be. 3 things, okay? It's either a collab, it's either Ragnarok, or it's either OC Story. Now, there was a leak for OC Roxy, and I told you that if there is a leak for it, it's coming in a relatively soon time. So it's either that, again, they did say in the dev notes how many times that they want to go and hype up OC Story, and they want to make it a chapter format. In order to make something a chapter format, they only stream it. So it'll be in the side area. That's how they're going to do it. They're going to put it here somewhere where it's like a new book, and it'll be the OC book. That's their entire plan. So I'm guessing they want to stream it for the first time ever. Maybe they won't stream it beyond this. Maybe they won't, right? But they'll stream it at least for the first one to give some sort of hype to the OC story. So it's that, or look at Magilda. She's garbage. Not like that, but, she's okay. Never mind. Let me rephrase that. Okay, but if we generally look at the new Magilda, she's not that great. She's clearly not designed for a specific content. She's designed for overarching content, right? So it makes sense if we actually get our Nidhogg boss unit, because we don't have it. And I don't want people to say Freya, because they released this. Okay, well, what was the point of this if you can't even use it on Nidhogg, which is the newest one? And Freya is there, but her relic is like, she still needs a little support. It's not like a end-all clear, 100% guaranteed clear. So I am curious what they do with that, but it could be tier next week. It could be a goddess next week that has to actually work with the team, or it could be, again, tier because somehow he's a god and they're going to make him a goddess because he's like the fire god or something like that. I don't know how they're going to do it, but or the god of war, whatever he is, but they'll do something. I don't know, but it could be that we actually finally get our Nidhogg unit. It could be that she was just a unit to release to at least give some help to people that can't beat the current units, or maybe give you a guarantee again at some sort of Magilda. I don't know. And again, I also don't know this because I already confirmed this down below. Help me out with this one. It says when a hero uses a recovery skill. This is not a recovery skill. So does that mean her relic is garbage? Like, does this literally mean that the relic that she has is utter garbage? It's as if the relic is designed in the kit itself. Because it removes 1 debuff, then applies an effect, which increases all stats by 8%. But like, so her relic doesn't work anymore. Because this is not a heal card. Right? Yeah? every time a hero uses a skill, I don't know, how's it going to work? Because does that mean her relic is useless now? Somebody explain that to me. I think I could be wrong on that. I didn't talk about that in the morning, but I later realized that when I read the kit, I'm like, wait, isn't her relic dependent on how many heal cards you use? Now you can't even use the relic at any capacity. It's dead, right? So is she, then again, we'll find out tonight. Is she actually going to be better than the current Miguel that you have for Bird? I'm curious, but they are selling her at a 242 banner. It's a step up. Next week is a stream. You make your bets. What do you think? You decide. It's either OC Story or Ragnarok or just some random banner we don't even know about. Like, I don't even know at this point, but Tier, Pucka, those are the two that we have also kind of solid in our head that's going to drop. And then there is Roxy, who is leaked. Okay, so fully up to you what you decide here. But yes, there is no collaboration most likely. I'll pop the screenshot on one more time. But yeah, he did say that, no collab next week, but he could be wrong. Okay, he could like not have seen all the cosmetics or they weren't put in yet because, Netmar wants to go and like make it a surprise. But last time he said there was no collab, there was no collab, so I don't know. He also did say back in the day there was AOT rerun, and then all of a sudden we did get a collab. So he was joking like AOT rerun. Psych, I was joking. We did get a collab though, so I don't know. Maybe there is a chance, but you have to drop that percentage a little bit. It looks like that they are going to go into something else, and it made sense, right? It was as if you read the dev notes in order. It was as if they were ordering it off the way of like, oh, we'll go Ragnarok, which we got, which was Freya, right? They wanted to redo that and give you a nice hyped story chapter. They did say there was a festival that they have planned, like really cool ones. So they gave you the festival, which was Mael. Now, the one after, if you read the dead notes in order, it said OC Story. And we haven't really gotten anything of OC Story yet. So I'm still going to cope and say that it's, I hope it's Ragnarok. I don't know, man. OC Story is great. It's just they can't keep releasing garbage OC Story characters. Like, they can't. Every OC we recently got has been turd, if you will. Like, you can't. The last one was like, what, Mono? Mono is, again, her relic was so bad. Maybe it's designed for some future character, but like her kit was weird too. This card was kind of weird. Everything was kind of a little bit weird. Then if you look at like, what is it? They also released Easton this year or last year. The hell was this? What was this? Increases human allies basic stats by this in PvP. If a human defeats this, it's like, no, it's not, that's not good at all either. If you look at the only like good Lilia is literally how do you spell Lilia? The fudge? There you go. Just Lilia. There you go. I did something wrong, but yeah. There's Blue Lilia. She's the only good Lilia. So like OC team sucks. And then Camilla. I included her name again. Camilla. She's garbage, and there's only one Camilla, right? So it's like the hell. Shin doesn't even have anything good either. I don't know, man. OCs suck, but they're going to make a stream off it. I hope they at least make a decent unit. But again, if we do get a collab next month, it would be as kind of... I said in my last two videos that Netmarble loves, and this is my theory coming true in a way, because I always say it, and if you've watched my channel for a while now, you know that I always say this, because whenever a gacha game is releasing or something hyped is happening outside of Grand Cross, they get a little worried, all right? And they choose to drop one of the biggest events or biggest updates ever. It happened with Slime. I know he will say otherwise. Slime, they went for Festival King. The first time ever they revealed the festival unit 2 weeks prior to the unit releasing. I have never seen that in my life. They did that there. They literally released what the festival unit was because they wanted to get you hyped and get you ready. Every player that was playing Slime came back right away to GC. It happened. Festival Full Wing King, everyone got hyped. It's now kind of solidified here because earlier when Naofumi released was kind of the same thing. Last year when you had Slime, our Slime collab release, it was kind of the same thing. Something released around then too. So they always do it. And now again, I'll go back and I'll literally, if this happens where it's next month, it's because Honkai Star Rail's releasing and Black Clear Mole's releasing. There's big things happening. So if anything, you could potentially see a very big collaboration and something really, really hyped to try to like counter what's happening outside of the game to make players stay. Because remember, if they do a collab, it's something different because it's you have to play. You have to play those 2 weeks because if you miss a collab unit, it sucks. If you miss a festival unit, it sucks. So it makes sense if that's what they do, though it's not confirmed. So let's see. But it will prove my theory kind of right that they just want to go and kind of screw some of the games. They've done it so many times. I'll go back and I'll show you. They've done it a crap ton of times. And it works, kind of, right? It worked for me. I literally was covering Slime. I ran back for Festival King because, he was sick. I'm like, oh my God, Festival King. And I streamed everything here and kind of switched content back to GC, right? So it's, in my opinion, a case, but I could be wrong. With that being said, I'll catch you in the next one. I'm going to stay safe, peace, and enjoy. Bit it for me, and yeah, thanks for watching. Potentially no collab, or potentially still a collab. You can cope or you can't cope. Pick one.